Dom, hey, what up? How you doing today? Dan, the light man, welcome in. Good afternoon. Thank you guys for being here, tuning in. Happy Friday to you. Let's tap that screen until your fingers turn green, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Let's make that money. $1,000 on one mini contract on ES new. Silver still in a trade. $675 on one mini contract on silver. Otherwise, the standard algorithms have performed nicely. I don't have many of the premium like everybody else. I've got a couple of them that I show you. Big Bang, the line algorithm, waves, PBV. So if they get in a trade, I'll show you those as well. But thank you for being here. All right, we're back in the green on the premium alert. We're green. It went as high as 6.25 points. We're green 2 points right now. How did you do? I did great. Canned spam, is that you? I don't know why it's so small on my... There we go. My little chat bar looks so small. Would I be able to pay less for just the signals, or is it better with the bot? Dom, you can just get the alerts if you want to just get the alerts. It's $100 for the first week, $500 a month after that, just for the premium alerts. You get ES and NQ with that, so. Almost a take profit one right now. Alright. Hey, what is Outlaw? Outlaw is one of the premium strategy algorithms. It's the newest one that we've had. Almost took take profit right there. It came within like another tick of taking profit on the first stop of the NQ alert. Is there a win rate of the alerts? Yeah, there is an alert win rate percentage. If you email Lauren and ask, she'll give it to you. I believe her ES alerts are like 85% win rate. I don't know what my NQs are right now, honestly, but they can't be much lower. Can you explain take profit? Take profit one is on the manual alert ATM strategy that we have. It has 4 micro contracts that you're supposed to run, and it takes 2 of them away after it makes 7.5 points of profit. And then the trail kicks in at 8 points, and it follows it up from there. So, thank you, Dan. Appreciate you. That's the email right there. If you want more information, please email that Dan put right there. I'm going to pin it up at the top of the chat there for you guys to look at. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking questions. But yeah, Dom, if you're a manual trader already and you have time to sit at your computer and manually trade. The alerts are really good to start with. So, what percent profit is take profit one? I honestly, I don't know that, CP. I don't know if Ben can track that for you, or if he does track it, if he could answer that. But so you're long on NQ? Yeah, I'm long on NQ and ES. I gave out the premium alert to go long back at 22,792 at 12, basically 12 o'clock, a little bit before. So it's been in the trade for an hour now, almost an hour. Just kind of hovering around this this area where we got in at. It's been as high as 6.5 points, I think. And then it's been as low as minus like 18, 19 points, something like that. Well, that's just it. I mean, it's hard to say what percentage of profit it is because, like I said, it has a trailing stop loss. It doesn't have a hard set take profit for the other two contracts. So it could run 30, 40, 50 points, and the first take profit is at 7.5 points of profit. So that's why it's kind of confusing and hard to put a number to that question. Daniel, welcome in. Good afternoon. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody had a great week of trading. I hope you made your goals. I hope you set your goals. I hope you stuck to your goals. Apex has an 80% off sale going on right now. If you use that code Dan just put in the chat, swag show, you'll get 80% off. I also have a Tradeify affiliate code as well. If you follow the link right there on the screen for Tradeify, it can get you an affiliate link through me, would help me, and then I could help you and help other people. Thank you for the heart, Daniel. I appreciate you. How do you set a TP1 and a trailing second target? That'd be under the ATM canned. That's under the ATM setups, under the chart trader. It would be ATM strategy. You would have to create that. And we give you all that if you're in the group. All you have to do is sign up, get in the group, and you can get access to the premium alerts. You can get access to the premium algorithms, the standard algorithms, or the digital mentorship if you want to take Lauren's digital mentorship like me, Jen, and Ben have all taken to learn how to manually trade. It also gets you access to the student group, the morning Zoom call, the student play of the day, the proprietary chop zone, and some other things that nobody else has access to. Well worth it. Yeah, Ken, it's not that hard. You should be able to YouTube it as well. Just search, how do I create an ATM strategy inside of NinjaTrader with a trailing stop loss? And then you'll be able to figure it out. We're still hanging on in this premium alert trade that I gave out. It's having a hard time reaching take profit one. It came within like one tick of take profit one 2 times. But yeah, we're just hanging around right now. Kind of sideways action, which has been kind of normal for the afternoon. Around this time, this whole week, it seems like. Hello over on the Purple app. Hello on YouTube. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out. Yeah. This is ES that I'm showing on TikTok right now, though. This is ES New, one of the standard algorithms that you can get access to. For $250 for the first 2 weeks, $1,000 a month after that if you email me, BoldBotInfo@gmail.com. And once again, if you want to get some Apex accounts, there's the code Swag Show. Use that code to get 80% off of any new Apex eval accounts. Lauren's ES alert this morning ran up 25 points. My NQ alert ran up 15 points on the first one, and so far 6.5 on the one that we're in right now, even though we're down 9 points right now as we speak. Just kind of a slow, choppy Friday afternoon, which is kind of rare, considering it is the last Friday of the month. They usually like to run it up on the last Friday of the month in the afternoon, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the follows. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging in with me. Hanging out on this Friday afternoon. Chop Fest, just red, green, red right now. Kind of a sideways, slow market, not really moving too much up or down in either direction. Hopefully we could break 22,800. That would put the target one in. We would hit target one if we get past 22,800 here on NQ. Is there anything in on NQ? No. No algorithms in on NQ right now. Moving back up here on ES a little bit, that would help NQ go up. We'd like to see ES get back up to 62.38. That would push NQ back up here. Maybe the 115 candle will get us a nice little push here. Nice little push up the mountain. Tom, welcome in. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Richard Barnett, hello, hello. How do we know what SI is for? Just premium alerts? What do you mean, Mike? Silver is not in the alerts. Only ES and NQ. Silver is part of the standard algorithms, if that's what you meant. Sorry, I just now saw that question. Almost back to even here on this NQ premium alert. We're really looking for a push up here on ES. That would help. Silver stop loss? I don't know. 900 maybe? Dan might know. He might be able to answer that. He might be able to answer that for you. I don't know off the top of my head what the stop loss is for silver, or when it starts taking profit, because I manually follow it. Once it gets 300 or 400 in the green, that's when I'll move it up and take some profit. Trump speaking, I believe that's why the market is speculative. Oh, okay. Is that what's going on? I didn't know. I did not know that. It's good to know, though. It makes sense. Usually, though, when he speaks, it moves quite a bit, so it's interesting that it's just kind of being slow right here. All right, we're back in the green a little bit. Half a point, 1 point, 1.5 points, so back in the green on this premium alert. Three points now. That's CES moving up. NQ will usually follow. Hopefully, like I said, we can break 22,800 here. Oh, you were thinking about the other person asked about SL. I thought he said SI. How do we know what this... Oh, it is SL. How do we know what the SL is for just premium alerts? Yeah, okay, Mike. So that's given to you. The ATM strategy is given to you when you sign up for the alerts. All that is given to you. Hey, what's going on, Fat? How you doing today? Thanks, Can, for clearing that up. It was so small on my screen, I thought he said SI, but it is an L, so. Stop loss, yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. Back to even now on the NQ alert entry. If you want more information, guys, email BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. It is $100 for the first week, $500 a month after that for the alerts. Lauren's ES alert this morning ran 25 points. That would have paid for your whole month and then some. The Florida Texan, welcome in. Good afternoon. What do you know? CK, welcome in. Hello. Fat, how'd you do today? Did you swag? Did you make your money? Did you stop when you're at your goal? Kai O Ken, welcome in. MD, welcome in. Good afternoon. What do you know? Welcome to the Swag Show. Keep tapping that screen. Thank you guys for being here so much. It is only 1:13 p.m. Eastern time. What's up, man? Hey, we're just chilling like a villain, watching the market rise and fall and rise again. We're trying to go up above 22,800 in NQ. If we can get to 62.38 in ES, that'd be great. That should push us up above where we need to go on NQ. On the alert. This is an $1,100 ES new trade, part of the standard algorithms brought to you by BoldBot. You're up 2,500. There you go. Good day, good day. Almost to take profit one again. We are almost right there to take profit one again. I think we came within a point this time. The high was 22,798 and a quarter. We need to get to 22,799 and a half. So close once again to hit and take profit one. I'm about to start trading FX so I can trade with you guys. What is FX? Is that Forex? We don't trade Forex. We only trade the futures market. But yeah, come trade with us on the futures market. No stocks, no cryptos, no options, no Forex, just the futures market. Come on, baby. Push it on up here. Only thing left in a trade is the silver, box seat silver. Santa's in a trade. Maybe we'll just switch over to Santa for a minute, see what it does. Nope. There it is. There's Santa in a $100 long. It'll move the stop loss up once it gets to 200. It must have came to 190. That looks awfully close. Awfully close to where it should have moved the stop loss up there. Now we're back down under entry. Came right to the same 22,798 and stopped it. Alright, hopefully that's it. We can pull back here to 782 and then go back up if need be, but let's just go up from here, huh? Let's hold above this level here at 790 and go above. Pop it up 9 points and we'll be good to go. 115 candle open with a doji on the last 15-minute candle. Let's push it on up here. Keep tapping that screen. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out. NDG, welcome in. Hello, hello. What do you know? Azul, what's happening? Just give us 800. Yeah, that's all we need. Get us up to 800. 22,800 would give us the take profit. TP1, and then the trail should kick in fairly shortly. Hi, present Venezuela. Welcome in, Eric. Hello. Hello from Venezuela. Thank you for watching. How's the weather down there? Do you write cover calls? No, we only trade the futures market. No stocks, no options, no crypto, no forex, just the futures market. This is NQ right now on the futures market. We were watching ES earlier, now we're on NQ. But hello, thank you for tuning in and being here all the way from Venezuela. Keep tapping that screen. Thank you for being here. It's too speculative, though. What do you mean? What's too speculative? Santa was almost at the guaranteed locked-in take profit there. And now it's pulling back a little too hard for him here. He might get stopped out. Yep, he got stopped out. And he immediately got in a short. ES, big bang. This is ES range. ES new. Hopefully that bounce right there on that 22,778 level is all it's going to do, and now it'll go back up. It's hit that a couple of times right there at that 22,777 level and bounced up from there, so hopefully it holds true on this move and it moves back up. This is just an example, brother, but if you have now 80K on your cash account, how many NQ ES would you take? Say it depends on what the risk is per trade. I would not risk more than, I would say, 4,000 per trade. So whatever that equals on your cash account. Like 5%. 5% per trade, no more than that risk per trade. Just my opinion. So whatever that math equals out to for you, if that's how much you have in your account, then you figure that out. But why don't you trade options? I don't know anything about it. Never have, never will. And I like the futures market better. They give better tax breaks on everything. And you can't lose your butt as much as you can on options. And this is not financial advice. Yeah, I mean, you could easily do that. Minis, 2 to 3 minis. You just got to know what your risk is per trade, like how much you're risking, what your stop loss is set at, and kind of do the math from there. But fair but cover calls are easy income if you know how. Yeah, and if it works for you, Drew, that's great. I just don't know anything about it, honestly. So that's why. It's taken me a long time to learn even futures market trading and like the NASDAQ. So right now I'm not in a place to try and learn something completely new. I just like doing this. But if you're making money doing that, congratulations to you. Are you FINRA licensed? I don't even know what that means. So no, I don't have any licenses. I don't need a license to trade the futures market. Much love. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Hugo. Hello, hello. Yeah, and you can't, I don't think you can use prop firms either with options. So, how did you learn? I took Lauren's digital mentorship. Lauren is the CEO of BoldBot. She has a digital mentorship class. I took that about a year and a half ago and learned all about it from her digital mentorship. And if you want more information about it, here, email this email I just pinned up at the top of the chat there, BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. And you could get more information about the digital mentorship and how to manually trade. Then you get access to the student chat, the morning Zoom call, the student play of the day, the proprietary chop zone, and a few other levels and things that nobody else has access to. All right, we're moving down here a little bit farther than expected, coming across a level that some of the students might know on NQ. NQ Day Waves is in a short here, green, $220. Let me put this up on the screen here. Guaranteed green now. The stop loss moved down. Green 250. We don't want it to go much farther here. We're going to get stopped out. Hopefully it bounces on R1 and goes back up. Resistance 1 is 22,768, and that's kind of where it bounced at. Maybe a little bit lower. 765. So if we can hold above there and move on back up, that'd be great. Do you trade commodities? Yeah, sometimes. Silver mainly, but oil and gold, the NASDAQ, the ES, those are the main ones that I trade, that we trade in the group. So we have algorithms for all of them. All you got to do is follow me, follow Jen, follow Ben, follow Lauren on TikTok. All the people I follow with BoldBot in their name. We go live 5 times a day, 5 days a week, showing you the algorithms. So, yeah. You're quite welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking questions and interacting. Commodities seem harder. Not really. They pretty much stay in a range, and they don't move as quick as like the NQ does. So a lot of people make a lot of money off of oil and gold and silver. They just stick to structure more. Market structure, they stick to that more. Levels, they respect levels a lot better. So if you can learn that, you can make a lot of money. Super Z, welcome in. Good afternoon. Oh, my air guy didn't get here yet. I don't know why. He said he was going to be here in the morning. You don't know anything about futures market. I'm a portfolio manager. Drew, I would say learn about it. Although I don't think you could put people's money into the, into a futures market portfolio long term. I don't know. Maybe you can, but. West Coast, welcome in. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. All right, we want to actually see NQ day waves get stopped out here and take profit. So finally, I'm a Replicano and cash and take profit trader accounts together. There you go, Super Z. Congratulations. I hedge options. That's it. All right. Well, there you go, man. You know more about it than I do. Like I said, I don't know anything about options. I tried to learn about it and I just couldn't grasp it. I didn't really give it a lot of thought or time and effort. But I know my buddy who got me into trading, that's what he does as well. So he makes a lot of money doing it. We need to see NQ day waves get stopped out here. That means the NQ is going to go back up for us, and that's what we want. We want to see it break 22,800 again. I don't know if it's going to do it. Usually on the last Friday of the month, they try and run it up in the afternoon, but we shall see. I teach options. You teach how to trade options, Super Z? That's cool. Just trying to hold on here and respect this resistance 1 level. Oh, this 22,768. If it can hold above here, hopefully we go up and away, and that was just a pullback. We don't need it to go down anymore. Hopefully this is not like a head and shoulders forming on a 15-minute, which it definitely looks like it could be. It definitely looks like it could be a head and shoulders, so we might be in trouble here. This might just tank the rest of the afternoon, honestly, now that I look at a bigger time frame. This might just tank the rest of the afternoon now that I'm looking at a bigger time frame, honestly, but you never know. It could respect this here and still hold market structure and move back up if it stays above 22,770 and continues up from here. That's just what I'm seeing. What are you seeing? What are you guys seeing? Tom Sosnoff, creator of Thinkorswim, taught me for 15 years. Wow. That's amazing, Super. Like, to have somebody like that teach you for that long, you should know exactly what you're doing. All right, 130 candle opened here. We'll see if it can hold. If it can hold above here, or if it's just gonna continue down and complete like this head and shoulders pattern on a 15-minute chart. If it breaks 22,760, watch out below. If it breaks this 22,760, watch out below. Hopefully, for those of you still in the long on the premium alert, you might have taken profit at 6 points. Could have moved the stop loss up. Came so close so many times from reaching target profit 1, but yeah, all that's Greek to me, Super Z. Get it? Because I know nothing about it, so it's Greek to me. Anyway, I know, it's a silly joke. Come on, move on up here, NQ. Move on up, ES. Moving on up. Let's go. Push it back up here. All the way to 22,800. Push it all the way back up here to 22,800. Super Z, do you trade the dumbest type of options straddles? I got out just before take profit 1, hit my daily profit goal on all accounts today, 6,500 for the week, cross 5, take profit. There you go, Dan. You're buying lunch or dinner next week, I mean. Although next week's my week again with the kids, even though I've had them all this week because the ex-wife started a new job. But anyway, enough about that. Bobby's World, welcome back in. Hello, good afternoon. Are those all buffered already, Dan? How much buffer do you have in each one? Do you have 550K accounts? Yo. What it is, yo. We shorten? No, this is just one of the algorithms. We're actually in a long premium alert, but we're negative 17 points right now. It went as high as 6.5 points. Almost hit take profit 1. This is just NQ day waves. It's in a short, but I'm not shorting. I was in a long, and I'm still in a long on the premium alert. So let's see. ES is in. This is ES range. It's in the long still. Still green 1,700. It was all the way up here at green 1,100. At any time, you could have moved your stop loss up and take profit. I did good. 500 across the 250s, 180 across the 225s. So about $1,200 overall today. Yeah, all 50K accounts just passed 1 eval and 2 more on the brink of passing. Okay. And you're done, right? Yeah, I'm done. Yep. Been done since 10 this morning. Been done since 10 this morning. Only took a half an hour to make that. Hey, I appreciate you, man. You got to get a trading buddy. You got to get an accountability buddy and a partner that you can reach out to when you reach your goal and say, hey, I reached my goal. Did you tell me to stop, you know? That's very important. But thank you. Yeah. I appreciate you. I'm about 1,400 away on the 50Ks, 500 away on the take profit 25K, and I'm positive 445 on the week for the 25K Apex PA. So I feel whether I hit it by 10:30, I need to just be done. Yeah, for sure. All right, we're stopped out there in the alert. All right, well, if you took your profit, good for you. That's what you should do. You don't have to let it go all the way. 725 on ES new here, 330 on the NQ day wave short, but this is ES range on TikTok. You're watching. But thank you guys for tuning in, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. It is 1:36 Eastern Standard Time. We got about 10-15 minutes left in the day. Oh yeah, Daniel. Remember, Kyle. Day 7 is a demon on PA. Keep yourself on check. You're close to a payout soon. Well, not really close to a payout on the 25K PA. I'm taking that one, super slow and steady. Like I said, anything over $100 a day, I'm happy with. That one, I'm gonna let build a big buffer on the Apex PA. On the take profits, I still haven't even passed the evals yet. I'm 500 away on the 25K, and I'm 1,500 away basically on the 250Ks. But yeah, I appreciate you. And yes, those are very hard for me. So we got to go slow and steady from here on out and just take 1 or 2 trades and be done. Let the algorithms run in the background. And yeah, they do their job on micros for me, and I trade my manual micros. On the 50Ks, I do run 1 mini because they're evals. So gonna head out. Have a good weekend. All right, Dan. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Talk to you later on. I will see you later. I hope you have a great weekend in this heat wave that we're having. Probably gonna storm tonight. So I will see you later. And once again, for more information, please email right there, BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. $250 for the first 2 weeks of the standard algorithms, $1,000 a month after that, $1,500 for the premium algos, $1,000 for the digital mentorship, $100 for the first week of the premium alerts, $500 a month after that. Email me, BoldBotInfo@gmail.com if you want the standard alerts. Otherwise, BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. Still in this ES new trade, $875. Silver is still in it. Green 625. Still on silver. Any other questions about anything, put it in the chat. I'm here for you right now to answer before you have a weekend.